All right. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I made a major mistake. If you guys probably can't see it, but it is currently 9:36 on February 23rd, 2021. The ManaTraders event ends on February 23rd, and I wanted to try to qualify for this thing. I should be able to play in the actual event, but I need to qualify for this first, and as you can tell, I have played 0 matches. So this gives me about 2 hours and 20 minutes to try to play 7 matches, or get 7 wins, without getting more than 3 losses, so I get about 70% win rate. Literally, me talking and explaining this is actually wasting my own time, so I am going to play the fastest deck that I have. Yeah, let's continue with full prizes, please. My deck's ready. My body's ready. But we're going to try to qualify with this event as quick as humanly possible. That's our goal here. So, hello. Just to say hello. I haven't actually recorded a video in a very, very long time. I'm Billy Mitchell. I am the host of Dark Depths podcast. If you haven't followed us, we are a legacy and modern podcast. The episodes come out every Wednesday. We actually just finished recording like an hour ago, and I had to finish editing the podcast. But at this time, I've got time to play, so we're going to try to qualify for this thing. But these matches are going to have to be quick, so I am going to be playing an old trusty deck. If I can find this. It is Mono Red Prowess. I actually have a video with this deck already. This is the version of the deck that is more recent. So I'm playing Silent Rar. Let me get that queued up. This is actually from a SCG article with Ryan Overturf. Really cool deck, really powerful. I actually play this in the NRG series, and get this here. I played this in the NRG series and made top 16. So I thought this would be a good deck to try to qualify here with. So let's see if we can find the Silent Rar. One thing, we need to get 7 wins essentially before midnight. I really have a very limited time. So really every loss that I take is going to eat away at my chance of getting to that 7th win before midnight. The losses are super brutal here. I mean, even long wins are super brutal. Like me playing against something like a blue-white control going to three games is not what I want. So ideally, I want to be able to play this game to be over with as quickly as possible. So we'll see what happens here, I guess. It looks like we're starting off in the draw, which is hopefully okay. The other thing, too, is that I actually need my opponents to play relatively quickly because, once again, them playing slowly actually negatively affects me when I'm trying to speedrun this. The bright side about this is that my opponents are probably trying to queue last minute themselves. This is a pretty good hand. So there's actually a little added benefit where they're hopefully going to be playing a little faster themselves. We're going to keep this. This is a pretty solid hand. Monsters with Spear, Bauble. Obviously have the option to go into let up the stage on turn 2 and hopefully find another 1-drop to play, and hopefully we have a big turn 3. The debate I currently have is, do I actually want to play Mishra's Bauble on turn 1? After I play the Swift Spear, of course. Gets me an extra point of damage in. Not sure if I need that extra point of damage. They're starting off on Windswept Teeth, which I'm going to assume they're playing Green White Company until proven otherwise. Starting off Natural Forest, playing Arbor Elf. So they could be potentially on Green White, which I'm assuming because of this Windswept Teeth, this could be red green as well. Let's pass through this turn. I want to save the Bauble. My hand's good as is. I don't need the draw step right here. So there's a good chance that the Swift Spear, Utopia Sprawl. So once again, we'll see. It's either going to be white or red. It's white, so they're playing Green White Company. It's good to know. It looks like they don't have anything else. So let's play Swift Spear. We're gonna play a land. We'll play a Bauble. The Bauble is one of those things I actually like saving until you have a second prowess creature. The more you have, the better. We'll attack. They will take 2. play a spectacled light up the stage here. Let's look at our top 2 cards. Lava Dart and a Mountain. It's not terrible. Okay. We'll pass. I'm going to do this on their turn. I don't think that it matters particularly versus deck, but I think it's just a good habit to be in. I want to see the top card of the library just to see. Get me a little bit more information, but I don't want the card in my hand. Calculate Mentor. Okay, good card. I don't want the card in my hand in the event that they do have like Thoughtseize or something like that. So it's just a habit I like to get into. They obviously have something that's playable too, and obviously versus this deck, if they decide to just pass with 4 mana, I'm assuming they have Collect a Company, which is obviously a more powerful play potentially than a Conclave Mentor. So it gives you a little bit of extra information, especially going into the turn where they have 4 mana. Okay. Good card. I'm okay with this. We'll just pass through this. Cool. I'm going to draw a card off my Mishra's Bauble, draw a card for my turn. Hopefully it is a creature. It's not. I would like to draw a creature. But the Crash Truths are not doing anything right now, so let's actually just cycle the first one. See what we get. It's a Swiss Spear. It's not bad. I could, if I don't use the dart now, I'm going to lose the dart. But also kind of rather have the Swiss Spear off the table. Let's attack and see what they do. I don't think they're going to block. No. I do want the Lightning Bolt in my hand. I think we're just going to use the Lava Dart here. I can flash it back, but I don't think I necessarily want to. No, we're gonna dart them. Pay the red. Just dart them. Move on. Having 2 Lava Darts on the board, once again, most of their combo revolves. There you go. Revolves around making infinite life. That's something I'm really afraid of from this deck. So, me having the possibility to have 2 Lava Darts to disrupt them if they try to go Heliod into Spike Feeder, I think is significant. Not a great card for me. Great card for them, absolutely. It's fine. And obviously, this is one of those things that makes this matchup a little bit harder now. And they also have that Conclave Mentor, yeah. The fact they have main deck Warrior Champion, which is a good card in this format. I think green-white is probably like the premier deck right now. Probably something I probably should be playing. Have a decent amount of experience with it. So at this point, this gives me some time. Oh, they're attacking. Interesting. I do want to try to find a second Prowess creature before I start trying to get the damages in here. I think right now I'm probably going to just play some Big Canyon and pass the turn. Actually, let's say maybe I should have cracked that now. They have 1 card in hand. I'm not sure what the card is. If it's Heliod, I'm just in trouble anyways, to be fair. If it's Heliod, I'm kind of locked into having to use my Lightning Bolt to kill the apparition so that it doesn't enter the creature, put 2 counters on one of their creatures. But I guess we'll see what they end up getting. There's a good chance they just attack with something. Oh, no attack. Okay, so there's a good chance they just have either a land or a Collect a Company. We'll see. Let's draw a card. The Mountain, not ideal. Second Swiss Spear, I like second Swiss Spear. Yep, you got it. I'm going to actually cast Crash Through here. Assuming they don't have a removal spell, they could have Collect a Company, obviously. This actually isn't good because if I attack with this because it doesn't have trampled, they're just gonna block through it. I think I'm better off just attacking with this. So we're gonna attack these. Okay. Obviously going to block the champion here, which is fine. Yep. A double blocking. Interesting. Okay, don't particularly care. We're going to lightning bolt them. Yep. Card, sure. I'm assuming they don't have anything that's going to actually affect this game at this point. We're going to lava dart, flashback dart, flashback dart, flashback dart. Yeah, Game Boys, awesome. Okay, that game took 8 minutes, which is a little longer than I would have liked. That's fine. So I am going to be bringing in Bone Crusher Giant. That's really the only thing I really care about. Like, the other cards that are fine, like Abrade is not bad. Dismember is not bad. But I really have enough burn already kind of in the main deck that I'm not concerned about that. The big things that they're going to use to kill me are just being able to block me indefinitely. So the crashers are really important. And being able to get rid of their pro-red creatures, whether they are playing the Kitkin, and obviously the Auric champions they have in the main deck is the most important thing. That means they need the Bone Crusher Giant. I actually have 2 copies of Wild Slash in the main deck too, so I can make sure they can't prevent damage, and if they do choose to block, it's going to die there. The other option is Kozilek's Return, which I think is actually a pretty decent card, but the fact it costs 3 mana doesn't work with Light Up the Stage. Bone Crusher Giant's a little bit better there. So I usually go with this plan. I'm going to cut 2 copies of Lava Spike. Lava Spike's one of the easiest cuts from this deck. There are obviously some matchups where it's very, very good, but there's also some matchups where it really doesn't do anything, or at least not the thing you want to be doing. This deck has so many creatures that I think it's more important to be have access to something like obviously Lightning Bolt and obviously Wild Slash, like I kind of mentioned before. I think Light Up the Stage, they give you enough opportunities to use it early, and you really do benefit from having those turns where you get to double, triple spell, and like even at that turn, right? They cast Crash Through Dart with flashback dart, and a Lightning Bolt. Like, casting that many spells on a turn is important, so you can't really cut Lava Dart. Not that I would want to, anyways. This hand looks great. I'm very happy. So they're on the play too. So if I play Soul Scar on 1, if they play Champion on 2, I can attack into them. Yeah, we'll keep this. Attack into them. If they block, I get to Bone Crusher Giant them. And then get them. Yeah, I can't do anything right now, but this. Yeah, we're gonna Wild Slash. I hate using Wild Slash here. Once again, I'm more concerned about their I'm more concerned about them having Auric Champion, but at the same time, I'm gonna die with Arbor Elf, so it's something you just kind of have to get off the battlefield. Yeah, they have Utopia Sprawl. They would have had access to 4 mana. They could have just competed on 2 and potentially killed me there. Like, it's not worth being cute. Sure, good card. Good card's good. We'll just play Soul Scar. So I can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell, so I can't cast creature spells. Not that I really want that. The Deafening Silence is really weird in this matchup because it feels like it shouldn't be as good as it is, but obviously, like in the last game, I cast 7 spells in 1 turn, so they're definitely right, right to be doing this. So I'm not gonna argue with them. I'm not gonna pretend like they're not right. That was the thing too, and I've mentioned this before on podcast. I always like Horizon Canopy. I think it's really good. This deck gains a decent amount of life where it's not a major hindrance, but it obviously does have an effect on games, like you kind of see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack in here. Yeah, we're attacking. If they block, they block. And then they kind of know a spell's coming, right? Go. I'm down. I'm just gonna pass. So I want to keep up the Bone Crusher Giant. The Crash Through obviously isn't really great post combat. So we'll see what they do on their turn. It's just rough without a burn spell, because once again, like we're at the point where they can just cast Collecting Company and I just die potentially. So I want to keep up some kind of burn spell. I'm just not sure what my options are here. If I had a second burn spell, like if I had a Lightning Bolt, I'd just bolt out on my turn, and then I'd be able to get in for a little prowess damage, all that fun stuff. So not being able to play more than one non-creature spell is real brutal for me. They don't always play it either, which is the other thing. Like, obviously there are situations where they do. I could be wrong. I don't think they have anything. I'm just going to do this now. If they want to sack it, they can sack it. I don't really care. There's really no benefit for them sacking it. Like, it just deals a little bit less damage. But it also puts it in my exile zone. Next turn I can cast Bauble on my turn. Attack for 2. They're probably not going to block. Have Bone Crusher and leave up. Yeah. And then leave up 1 mana, which means representing a Wild Slash, potentially Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart. Like, I've got a lot of things that don't allow them just to combo off immediately. So it's actually not a bad situation. I kind of want to just play that instead, but I won't because of discipline and stuff like that. So let's cast Bauble here. Let's do the auto yield. Stop wasting everyone's time. We'll attack for 2. Like I mentioned, we're going to do this on the upkeep. Actually, we're going to do this right now because I want to draw the card during their upkeep if it's a possibility, so I can Lava Dart this. If that does come up. If they obviously have, whatever it's called. What's that card? Apparition. That's not ideal. That's fine, though. If they do have Select a Company, they're going to be able to do it during their upkeep, so this might not actually matter. Another Bauble. That's fine. But I also need to end the game relatively quickly because, once again, the Deafening Silence means that all the cards that I'm drawing are going to be super, super slow. So it's kind of necessary to end the game faster. Okay, like if I'm not casting a non-creature spell basically on every turn, I'm just losing the opportunity to do it, and I really need the mana. Okay, so if they just had the combo here, they would have used the Captain to do it. And like with 6 mana, they obviously would have been able to go Heliod, Spike Feeders. I don't think they have like just the full combo. So it's just a matter of me playing to survive while they do this. Okay, it's interesting. I think on my turn I just cast Crash Through, but maybe I just cast Light Up the Stage. Once again, the other thing that is messed up about this is the fact that I would have been able to cantrip all through these spells already, which, you know, Crash Through, Light Up the Stage, and Bauble present like 4 extra cards in my hand, right? Because Light Up the Stage would have been 2. So me getting something like Bedlam Reveler is very unlikely in this game because the fact I'm just not able to fill up my graveyard as quickly as I should be able to. That's not bad. So let's do that. Swift Spear. We'll play a Crash Through. Not fantastic, but it'll be decent. If they want to attack with both of these, I at least get to eat the captain, which is the thing I'm actually concerned about. The captain ruins us in a lot of ways. The apparition obviously is a 2/2, gets back a 1/1, which on this board isn't actually terrible. Ooh, Lightning Bolt, I like that card. So let's battle here. I'm still kind of surprised they didn't take the Giant. I think the Giant's the better card here. Get a pack. Sure. One thing I'm surprised they didn't take the Giant there. Just taking the 2 preemptively would have been better. They could double block, but I doubt that. Okay, sure. Yep, they take 1, and I eat both of them. Sure. What I'm going to debate now is, do I want to Lightning Bolt the Arbor Elf on their turn? I don't think that's the case. I think we just let them have one more turn of mana. I also kind of want to, like, save that for a Lava Dart, because, like, this card does almost nothing. Right now, obviously they're going to top a bunch of mana. But, sure, you got it, Chief. Go walkie-talkie. Okay, so once we... Let me actually move my camera a little smaller. Oh. There we go. It's better. So now they have Walking Ballista here. Puts me in that terrible situation. I can obviously bolt. I do want to bolt now. Let's just bolt the captain. I'm going to attack in with the illusion. This is also nice because he gets my spell count out. If they want to, yeah, go crazy, bro. By the way, the fact I'm still in this game is, like, very, very shocking to me. I just want to make sure you and I are all on the same page here. Like, I expected this game to kind of not have been over. I don't want to say that, but, like, this is not a great spot for me here. Let's Spectacle. The nice thing about this token, at least, is that it does not... Yeah, oh, it's actually not terrible. The Lava Dart I can at least use during their turn. I'm obviously in this weird spot with them, where, like, I could use it to shoot their elf, but then they just got to put a counter on the ballista, and then it's harder for me to kill the ballista. So I now get to play, like, I don't want to say Russian roulette with them, right? But, like, if they ever tap below 4 mana, like they are about to, then it's the Lava Dart, the Walking Ballista. Yeah, they just figured that out. Oh, maybe they didn't. Ranger Captain. Sure. Okay, I'm just going to do this now, because realistically, they're going to, if they play a land, I'm going to look like an idiot, so let me just do this now. That's like the actual worst fear, I'm pretty sure. You got it, Chief. Okay, so from here, they're at 8. Obviously not ideal. Arbor Elf. So they have 1 ballista, and they have used it. So that's good for me. They're going to have a bunch of mana. I actually think they would have. Whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with them. They're obviously very intelligent players here. I'm going to Lava Spike them now. That puts them to 8. The Bone Crusher Giant. I could just play right now, but I like having access to it. I don't think I'm also in a big pressure situation. Like, I don't think I'm hard out for resources, because I'm at 19 and they're at 3. So, check my hand. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my revelers do cost 2 here, which is also kind of important to note. But I definitely want to use the bone crusher giant this turn, because if I don't, it's just going to be more or less rotting in my hand. Yep. Check 3, go to 16. Yep, you got it. Yep. You got it. Oh, opponent. Oh, we're a champion. That's a cool card. I mean, yeah, I can do it, right? I like debating, just conceding, just to kind of speed this up. Because I think my odds of winning this game are very slim. I think we just dart. I think we just take advantage of the fact that we can dart. We dart here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's... I really want to stomp. Let's try to see if we can do this. I don't think they're going to fall for this. If we get Swiss speed here... Okay. We can play this. We can attack. We get a life, because you always do. Like, they have to respect this, but I don't think they should. I think it's so low percentage. But we'll see. Okay, sure. I will stomp this. Okay, sure, yeah. I tried. Sitting on path, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Not the worst thing I've tried. Okay, so now if they want to tap for double white too, they have to use a canopy, so they don't just gain an indiscriminately large amount of life, which I think is also important here. They're still keeping back the Auric champion, which I think is reasonable. I've got Bone Crusher. Hopefully we can draw a Reveler here. Because once again, I think my big chance of having... My best chance of having success this game is having some number of Revelers so I can just kind of trample over. They're large enough kind of as a default. Yep. They take 1, gain 1. That's not the worst for me. They're getting another Arbor Elf, it looks like. I think I have enough lands I could probably just spike a dart if I wanted to, but eh. Okay. Okay, not ideal. Let's play this. Once again, I'd rather save this for later, but once again, because of the circumstances, I kind of have to do something. They have a decent amount of mana. I have a decent amount of lands. On my... we're going to do this now. So wait. Yep. I should just turn this to auto yield. Okay, not what you want. With at least both the fact that I could have something, which I do have the darts, right? The dart still prevents. I guess with Healer combo, because of the Arc Champion, I'm kind of dead to that too. So. we definitely block one of these. I'm fine with that. You could have a second path and then like a land or something like that. They could have a creature too. I don't think they have one though. I think we just dart the elf. That's a turn. Got nothing really else going on here. Reveler would be fantastic. But alas. Manamorphose is real awkward right now too. Let's use the Manamorphose. Just get double red. If we get Reveler, we get Reveler, and we lose the Bolt. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I'm so upset. Yeah, whatever. Once again, my odds of winning this game are basically me chaining Revelers anyway, so like let's kind of bank on that being our path to victory here. The Lightning Bolt obviously would be good. I could have waited a turn, try to save the Bolt, save the Bolt, and then use the Revelers later, but I'm not concerned about the use of mana here, so I'm going to wait on that. I think I'd rather them have a path, use that on the Reveler, and then me play the Swift Spear and kind of catch them off guard. But then again, I think I'm going to cast the Light Up the Stage pre-combat on my turn, so maybe it's better off to use that. Then they won't have a burn spell. Yeah. Once again, I don't know if you guys can tell just like the impact that the Deafening Silence has had on this game. Like this game would have been way over if I weren't playing around that. I think they're just waiting for Data Company. I'm waiting for hell to freeze over at this point. Yep. Okay. Obviously not a great hit. Yep, you got it. Let's just play this. And once again, I'm not particularly concerned about this. I just want to try to set up as quickly as possible the Crash Root's not bad, actually. I'm going to crack this to draw a card. I'm going to hit the Reveler. No, okay. Okay, that's fine. It's a 4/5 without trample, so it doesn't actually do anything. Next turn, it's actually pretty good, though, so that's something to look forward to. Yep, what you got, opponent? That's such a long match. Apparition on Swift Spear. It's fine. So we'll see what happens. Prowess is going to draw a card for the turn and draw one off of Crash Through. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, in my mind, this is a Reveler. Sure. Yeah, that kind of figures. The attack's still free. Like, I still get to attack. I probably should have just cast the Manamorphose on my turn. On my upkeep. So I got to cast the one spell. That was a mistake. Yep. Like, I could have done the Lava Dart too, but I think Manamorphose would have been better. That way, if I had hit a creature spell, I could have at least cast it for my turn. And once again, I think my chances of winning are basically dependent on me hitting another creature. So I think I want to maximize my chances of finding that second creature. How many range captains is that? I think it's all 4. I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is super annoying with the Deafening Silence. Let's see, are they attacking for 3? Attack for 2, okay. That's fine. Okay. So, with their 1 card in hand, I'm surprised they haven't cracked their canopy yet. Like, I don't think they're really interested in taking life at this point in the game. So to not be casting that, at least I think it's, like, kind of silly. I actually shouldn't have played the land yet, just in case I hit another, filter land. I didn't. This is good, though. So we'll attack. That'll leave them 3, which is super solid. Just gonna block there. Yep. We'll play Soul Scar. And then pass. 1 card in hand. Yeah, they're gonna gain 1 life. I get that. I think, how many more crashes do I have? 1, 2. I have 1 more in the deck. I have 23 cards left in the deck, too. I think during my turn, if I don't cast Lavager, I think I'm just going to cast Manamorphose, just to cycle. Giant Ballista. So how many spikes do I have? Yeah, I got a Ballista for 4. I have 1 Lava Dart. Okay, there are 8. Maybe I do want the Abrade, just for the ballistas that end up in this game. There's a good chance they just time themselves out. It's like not exactly how I want to be winning games like this, but like, what are we doing? Yeah, we're just gonna Manamorphose here. Green. Reveler. I like that card. Yep. Please do not be anything relevant. Please do not be anything relevant. Okay. It's actually fine. So I'm going to cast Light Up the Stage. I'm going to cast Reveler post. Reveler, sure. Let's cast this Reveler. Yeah. This card's dumb. This card is it's one of my favorite cards. We'll play land. We'll play a Reveler. Yep. And we have to crash through. So I'm gonna stop here because we need to crash through. Kind of upsetting. I was hoping it'd be in the next one. You know it has to be somewhere. It's just a matter of where, right? So we'll see what they do on their turn. Heliod is a problem. Yeah, Heliod's game. I'm not gonna be sharky. I'm just gonna let them have this. Because like I have like the option to try to like time them out, but it's like a ManaTraders event. Like, let's just be cool. Do I want to bring in Braids? I think on the draw it's definitely better. Yeah, we'll bring in the 2 Braids over the other 2 Spikes. And once again, Spike's not just a great card here. Oop, accidentally brought 1 out. Okay, so we'll try this again. But once again, you saw how big that card was in this matchup. The Deafening Silence, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Like, the only thing I really have that accrues an advantage like that over time would be something like Shrine of Burning Rage, but that's not really what that card's in the deck for. It's not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of slow enough that they can beat it if they really want to. In that game, it obviously would have been pretty good, but that's not the norm. in the fight against the clock. This one match has taken like 38 minutes already at this point, so definitely not in our favor at this point. But we'll see. And it's frustrating too because I could have probably conceded that match a little sooner, but I also feel like I had an actual good chance to win that up until the last moment there. This hand's just pretty good. So we'll play Soul Scar in 1, Swift Spear, and Wild Slash 1/2. Try to take advantage of our Prowess triggers where we can. Play tapped, sure. I'm okay with that too. I'd rather keep the Wild Flash if we can. That's actually really good. We'll play Swift Spear and then Soul Scar Mage. Really would like to get a light up a stage here, but obviously you cannot be. Don't want to be greedy. Literally any cantrip we get, I think, would be fantastic. I just want something that can feed the Reveler, ideally. So I'm assuming that they're just going to play their. Yeah, fine. Playing that on 2 is pretty good. Okay. Just attacking. Obviously, the Wild Slash only prevents damage if I have a creature with power 4 or greater. So, like, they're going to be able to block with impunity for a little bit here. I don't think they know that, though. Yeah, they don't. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. So we're going to do that. We'll play this. We'll pass back. Yep. Yeah, if we end up getting something like Lava Dart here, it's actually just insane. Yep, you got it, champ. So let's see. Yeah, once again, not quite what I want, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll attack. They might double block one, but I kind of doubt it, yeah. Oh, right, and they're just going to target. Yeah, it's dumb. Forgot about that. I got it. So now we're just going to wait. Yep. Let me change this trigger also. Don't need that. There's a reasonable chance they time out here. It's not exactly how I'm trying to win games, but it happens. I'm also going to auto-yield to these triggers because I don't feel like waiting for them. I've got nothing I can really do. The only one I really care about is when they cast Spike Feeder. I want to just auto-yield to that one. Because it obviously does add up. They're getting Arbor Elf, interesting. Keep up the green mana. Okay. The Braid's not bad. The Wild Slash isn't insane in concert yet, so we'll wait. I really need just one more spell. It doesn't really matter what it is. Yep. That's fine. You can gain your 2. Yep. Pretty good. Is this going to be another Arbor Elf? I can do this stuff, sure. They might attack. I don't. Oh, no, they do attack. Cool. That's good for me. I really want one thing I want a Lava Dart here would be ideal. I tapped out. Yeah, I just think you can kind of blanket for it and kill me. Okay. Nope, no attacks. Need another spell. I have plenty of mana, so that's something. Another land. They obviously have a Ballista, which is not ideal. But I don't think they're going to Ballista. Yeah. They're going to do the same attack they did before. Yep. Which is fine. I would just wait, but like, teach their own. Reveler. Needs to be another spell. Like I would absolutely love a crash through here. Cool. Blocks. Take 3, go to 13. Yep. Sure, max access to 7 mana, which means that they could do a Ballista for 3, but they're not, so 8 mana, so... Oh, okay, here we go. So let's cast Crash Through. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's actually just cast that then. I'm okay with that. Once again, if they have Lava Dart, I'm just like actually dead to Lava Dart, so like whatever. Yep. If I cast this now and target them, it doesn't actually kill them. It doesn't actually do quite anything, so I'm just gonna let that happen. We'll draw a card. Yeah, draw a card. Bobble, sure. Not perfect, but still fine. I get to trample through for a bit of damage here. I don't think they're gonna block. We still have a burn spell in here, which I think is good. Yeah, I could have wild slashed the Arbor Elf. Or wild slash their face and put them to 6, but then I don't have any burn spells in my hand, which I think I want to. So, I think this is fine. Really would love it, Lava Dart. And one thing, that's the thing too. If I did have Lava Dart instead of one of these Revelers, I just win, which I think is actually insane. I'm assuming this is just gonna be the absolute largest Walking Ballista of all time. Yep. And holding up Pendlehaven. So 5/5. Oh, 5/5. As I should say. Yep. Attack for 2, sure. It's fine. Yep. Okay, I would just cast like the Walking Ballista. I would just do it now, I think, but I'm obviously wrong. Let's cast Bobble. Okay. Metamorphose. Maybe I should have actually bobbled myself instead. Maybe that would have been better. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Let's... I think just let the mana go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think I have to use it now. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's start... I should have actually darted. I think the Ballista... I think that was just a waste of resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I kind of need to do this now. I'm going to target this at the Walking Ballista so they can sacrifice all their counters if they want to, but all my things are too big, so it's not like they're able to like kill anything here. Sure, that's completely fine with me. We're going to cast the Reveler. If I hit land... Gosh, that'd be awkward if I had to actually cast a land. That's so good for me. We are going to cast Dart. Yeah, we're going to cast Dart. Yeah, you get that too. Yeah, we're just going to... I think they have the writings on the wall, but let's pretend it's not. Yeah, they forgot about how the -1/-1 counters work, which a lot of people do. I'm gonna wait for this to resolve. So my creatures at this point are massive. Yeah, I'm sure they have lethal, but no, they don't. And I have a million. No, I have 3 8/9s coming in that are going to be blocked by 1/1s, and because they attacked for 2 damage, they're going to die now. Which in other case it would have been at 3. So it's kind of their fault. That's one match. I don't know if I can finish in time at this point, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to stop this video right here. So I'll see you guys in a bit.